Hello everyone, my name is Pham Hoang Giang and I'm from Hải Dương, Vietnam. I'm currently a 7th grader at Liquidon Secondary School. Today, I'm very happy to share my journey and my dream of becoming an international cooperation officer. A few weeks ago, this dream still felt quite far away. In my mind, international cooperation was something that belonged to adults in black vests and serious faces. But as I started to take small steps, I realized that even a middle school girl like me can begin this journey. The first thing I did was to search for information about Vietnam's diplomacy. Honestly, at first, I wasn't sure if I could fully understand such serious topics. But the more I read, the more fascinated I became. I was surprised by how Vietnam balances its relationships, protects its interests, and maintains peace. Each new thing I learned made me admire the people working behind the scenes even more. Suddenly, it didn't feel distant anymore. It felt real and meaningful. At the same time, I challenged myself to write bilingual diary every week, in both Chinese and English. Of course, there were times when I struggled to find the right words, but every time I finished, it felt like a small victory. Slowly, I saw myself thinking more fluently in both languages, and that progress keeps me motivated. Besides studying by myself, I also hosted small discussions with my friends. At first, I was nervous. What if nobody joined? But my friends really enjoyed it. We shared ideas, practiced speaking English, and had fun conversations. Through these sessions, I not only improved my speaking, but also learned how to lead discussions, listen carefully, and create a comfortable space for everyone to share. Later, I took on my first serious writing project, a 300-word essay about international cooperation officers. Honestly, it was more challenging than I expected. I rewrote it many times, asked for feedback from my teacher, and made small improvements each time. When I finally finished, I felt really proud because it wasn't just another essay. It was a small step that made my dream feel even more real. From these experiences, I've learned that big dreams always start with small actions. Even though I still have a long journey ahead, every small step makes me more excited for what's coming next. Looking ahead, I've made a clear plan for the next few years. When I enter grade 8, I'll continue strengthening my English and Chinese skills, participate in the IELTS contest again, and aim to complete HSK 3. I'll also keep hosting English discussions to improve both my speaking and leadership abilities. As I move to grade 9, I'll begin preparing for the entrance exam to Vươn High School for the Gifted, majoring in English. Alongside that, I'll continue studying Chinese and start learning more about Vietnam's political and social issues. I believe that to represent my country well, I first need to understand deeply its present. By grade 10, I plan to complete HSK 4 in Chinese, start preparing for IELTS with a target score of 7.5, and continue developing my debate skills because learning how to think critically and communicate clearly will be essential in any international dialogue. While this dream starts from my own passion, I also hope it can become a small contribution to my country in the future. At school, I support my friends through English discussion sessions, helping them feel more confident in using English. Seeing their small improvements reminds me that even simple efforts can create meaningful change. At the same time, I'm discovering more about myself, my strengths, weaknesses, and my passion for international cooperation. These experiences teach me not only knowledge, but also how to work with different people and how to grow into the person I hope to become. In the future, as an international cooperation officer, I hope to contribute to Vietnam by helping it build strong, respectful relationships around the world. Even small tasks like preparing reports, supporting dialogues, or translating documents can help my country be better understood on the global stage. Thank you so much for listening to my story. This dream may still be young, but each step I take brings it closer to reality. I know there will be challenges ahead, but with passion, hard work, and a heart that always looks forward, I believe I can turn this dream into something real for myself and for Vietnam.